This is Talking Through Ephesians.
Hidey-Hole.
Ever since I was little, I've wanted a house with a secret hiding place. A hidey-hole where I could safely escape from the world. But sadly, in the past 20 years of home ownership, none of my stock standard builder-grade homes have had such a feature. That is, until now. During a recent renovation, we created a custom cabinet reserved for our robotic Roomba vacuum. Though typically out of sight, words can't express my extreme elation every time it emerges from its secret cubby to clean our house.
Here in Ephesians 3, verses 1 to 13, Paul reveals the good news that's been under wraps, a mystery hidden for ages in God. Ephesians 3:9 calls it, specifically, that the Gentiles are fellow heirs, members of the same body, and partakers of the promise in Christ Jesus through the gospel.
So here's the big idea. Paul's suffering and imprisonment paled compared to the privilege of preaching God's eternal plan to the Gentiles. Sitting in jail, the apostle knows he's a prisoner of Christ rather than Rome. He's in chains because his Jewish contemporaries couldn't conceive of commingling with these horrible heathens.
But God, being rich in grace and mercy, made Paul his minister, a servant sent with unsearchable saving news for those who once were far off.
Paul's message echoes the past two chapters, connecting his discussions of enlightenment, grace, oneness, and the incredible blessings found in Christ. So like a light bulb turned on in a dark room, we stand in shock and awe, seeing God's incredible wisdom on full display.
And it's not just us, but the rulers and authorities in the heavenly places also marvel in amazement at God's work in the church. So rather than wallowing in self-pity, Paul calls us to join him in faith and boldness, rejoicing in the glory and salvation the gospel brings to believers of every nation.
So here's the big question. How does God's revealed mystery give you boldness and confidence? So follow along with this guided study at BibleGeeks.fm/Ephesians, and may the Lord bless you and keep you.
Shalom.